that would fit all of us. Seeing a lot of you. You'll be picking us up 2 more times before the trip, so I rented just 3 times.
Awesome. I'll try not to keep you waiting. Big accident. We can't take I-95.
No.
No, I just saw a big accident coming back in the express lane. Tow trucks weren't even there.
Wow.
So, but I just thought of that. Yeah, I gotta take the. I gotta go another way. Gotta take the turnpike.
Monday, you pick us up at the port and
bring her back to the courtyard in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Which is great. It's right by the beach.
Yeah, nice hotel.
Yeah, it is great. It is nice. That's my neighborhood. That's where I live around there.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. This is great too. This is in downtown Miami where you're staying right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Restaurants nearby where
you're staying? Yeah, you're in the middle of an expensive part of downtown Miami, and then the tourist part of downtown Miami. The expensive part is called Brickell, and then the downtown where Bayside Marketplace is and where the port is, that's the tourists.
Okay.
So yeah, you got both. Yeah, I'm not going to 95. I gotta focus here. I'm good now. I almost got on the highway. That would be something I would regret. Yeah, when you're at right down Bayside Marketplace, because that's where you want to walk to.
Okay.
When you come out of your hotel, you're going to want to put your phone on navigation, put Bayside Marketplace, and walk to the Ferris wheel, which is right near the Hard Rock Cafe.
Okay.
And that's where you can spend the day, and it's an outdoor mall.
Okay.
You can see the cruise ships kind of from there.
And it's called
Bayside Marketplace.
Bayside Marketplace.
You want to walk to that from your hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And at night too, it's a thing to do during the day, and it's a thing to do at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
K-bound.
And if you're going to take an Uber, you just find the address of Bayside Marketplace and give that to the Uber.
How far is it to walk?
I would say 15 minutes. Yeah. There's also a CVS pharmacy right across the street. So a lot of people want to get stuff while they're here.
Right.
That's a good pharmacy, because a pharmacy has everything.
Yeah.
That one has flip-flops and medicine and everything in between. So once you get to Bayside Marketplace, you'll see there's a CVS right there too.
Yeah.
K-bound. Signal stored.
That's the Hard Rock Casino Hotel. Guitar Hotel. It's a full casino like Vegas in there.
Oh, wow.
And a concert hall where you can see concerts too. And it all lights up at night. The whole thing is a video wall.
Is that right?
And it shoots a bat signal straight up in the air, where you can see it all over Fort Lauderdale. You can see the light shooting up. Yeah. When the planes come in at night, the planes can see it on the right side of the plane, because the plane's coming this way.
Right.
So there was only one ship or two ships in Miami today, a Carnival and an MSC. So even with two ships, that's still, over 10,000 people that need shuttle. Not they don't all need shuttles, but even when there's only one or two ships, we're usually working. So we're busy even when it's slow. Yeah. That's Hard Rock Stadium. That was Hard Rock Guitar Hotel, and that's Hard Rock Stadium where the Miami Dolphins play.
Yeah.
We're gonna see it when we go this way, and you'll even see a racetrack around that because they do the Formula One Miami Grand Prix around the parking lot of that stadium.
And is that a permanent track?
I wouldn't say it's permanent because it's the.
They put up the grandstands and tear them down every year.
Well, it's definitely not permanent because it's the parking lot.
Yeah.
It's definitely not permanent.
Vegas is doing that every year.
As long as they renew the contract with Miami, because it's up to Miami to renew it.
Yeah.
And because Miami pays them,
Sure.
And then the Seminole Indians are involved. The Miami Dolphins are involved. So as long as they're all on the same page, they have it. They've had it for 4 years now. I think they had. I don't know how many years the contract's for, but it's really popular. Very popular.
I think it's a 10-year contract because Vegas is a stop. The last 2 years we've been out there, and They say they only get like 4 months without the stag grandstands up because it takes them so long to tear them down.
It's amazing,
and
yeah.
then put them back up. They get them down and get them back up pretty quick.
Yeah, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. Get ready to look. We're gonna go over this hill over here, and then look to the right. You'll not only see the stadium, but you'll see a racetrack.
Yeah.
Because the paint is still there.
Yeah.
They don't take the paint off.
No.
They just go over the paint next year.
Yeah.
So if you look right when we go over this hill, look to the right, and you should be able to see like there's a little bit of the racetrack right there. See the racetrack?
Yeah, the
You
stars.
can see it right there. See?
Superior Light Mirror.
Yeah, that's the racetrack.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful in the stadium.
Yeah.
What a beautiful place to put a track.
Yeah. That was a
Around
very
the stadium.
that was
Yes,
smart.
That was so smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to race through Vegas streets, and oh God, I was glad to get out of Vegas. They had so many things blocked off. And,
Well, you know, they kind of got a good vision,
yeah.
knowing that people are looking for excitement in Vegas.
Oh,
And a
sure.
lot of people, if they're going to go run, if they're going to see a race, they look at which race on the calendar do I want to go to, and Miami's going to be right up there with all of them now.
Oh, they
you know,
will, yeah.
I mean, would you rather go to Austin, Texas, or would you rather go to Miami?
Oh, Miami, for
most
sure.
people out of the country, out of this
Yes.
country, like I'd rather go to Austin,
Yeah.
personally, right?
Because you live here.
Yeah, I'm a New Yorker, so
Yeah.
I love Florida, but I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah.
I'm a New Yorker. So, but I'd rather go to Austin or Colorado even, or something like
Sure.
that. Then I'd rather just go to Miami. But people from all over the world that want to go see racing, and they look at the calendar, a lot of them are picking Miami.
Sure, flying.
Yeah, they want to be in Miami. Yeah.
I really want to know the Mets or the Yankees.
No, I'm not into sports.
Jets or the Giants.
No, I'm not into sports.
Yeah, we don't like any of it.
I did go to a game a while back. Shows you how much I don't know about football. So I went to a game a while back. Had great seats. They were like handicapped seats where they bring you the chair
Yeah.
instead of like where the wheelchairs are supposed to go.
Right.
It's like it's like you can't even buy these seats. These you got to know somebody, and I knew somebody. I knew somebody that had something to do with the racing. So
Yeah.
they gave him tickets. He brought like 6 guys, and we were right behind the cheerleaders, right where the punter is practicing.
Oh,
right, so
nice.
we were like right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't even concentrate on the game because the girls were like, you know, hanging out. Right, they were huddling up and having fun and eating sandwiches right in front of me. But so everybody in the audience, everybody in the stadium had purple jerseys on. So I asked my friend, I'm like, how come we're in Miami and everybody's a Minnesota Viking fan?
Yeah.
He goes, you don't know why? I go, no, I have no idea. He goes, because Dolphins only play the Minnesota Vikings once every 4 years.
Okay.
And he said, and every person that lives in the South that wants to see the Minnesota Vikings comes here.
Yeah.
I said, oh, is that why? How come they don't play them every year? And he said, actually, I don't know why.
Yeah,
But
different divisions.
They only
Yeah.
play once every 4 years.
Yeah.
So everybody had a purple jersey on in the stadium. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're merging into I-95 now. We passed the accident.
Excellent.
Yeah, this merges into the 95 now. They used to have Indy cars in downtown Miami way back when, in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, we
They
did
used
it
to.
at Michigan International too.
Yeah,
We
and
don't
then
have that anymore.
I think it's became, obviously with all the condos and all that, the rattling the grass.
Right.
Supposedly the cars were rattling the glass in the buildings,
Oh,
and they
wow.
couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
It was damaging structurally damaging stuff.
Sure.
They have the Grand Prix through Detroit every year too. That's always pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right through the middle of the city downtown.
That's cool. They should do it there. That's where car racing was born.
I watched
American car racing.
Yeah, I was there one year for it. Yeah, man, it was a blast.
Yeah, I like racing. I like motorcycle racing.
Mm-hmm.
If I think of a sport that I like racing.
Yeah.
I like one-on-one competition, not team sports.
Yes.
I
We
like
went
seeing people, individuals
I'll bet
compete.
you I went to 20 straight years of NASCAR races
Oh, really? I
at
never been to
Michigan
it.
International. Yeah, 20 straight years we went.
That's cool.
A friend of ours, and we got real good seats because he was handicapped.
Yeah.
Got in a car accident when he was young, and he had a whole block of them. And we sat right down there with him. When we'd come off the track at the end of the race, we'd all be covered in rubber from the rubber flying off the tires.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing how fast they are and how close.
I like
how
racing.
close they are.
Yeah, I like racing.
It's something to see.
Yeah. Yeah. As Americans, when men have kids, when men have boys,
Yes.
it's always their instinct, like to put a baseball mitt in their hand, or put a basketball underneath
Yes.
them, right?
Yeah.
Or soccer ball, or football, right?
Yeah.
But in Spain and Italy, and mostly in Europe, right? Spain and Italy and Germany a little bit, mostly Spain and Italy. The instinct of those fathers are to buy the kid a mini bike.
Okay. Yeah. Get
Or
him
get him in a
go-kart.
or get him in a go-kart.
Yes.
Because that's what that guy loves, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And he grew up in Europe, so he loved
Right.
it, right?
Yes.
He didn't play soccer. They don't even have baseball and football over there. They have soccer, they have football, which is our soccer.
Yeah.
So they're not really big in sports in Europe.
Right.
All they do is have soccer. That's all.
Yeah.
So, but as Americans, we invented those games, kind of, you know.
Right.
So our instinct as Americans is to get your kid into sports, but in Europe, their instinct is literally, a lot of them, to get them into the boys, to get them into racing.
Yeah.
And the best racers in the world are usually European, and they've been racing since they're 4 years old, or
Yeah.
at least riding mopeds and riding mini bikes and go-karts since they're 4. When a lot of the professional athletes in this country, if you ask them when they started, we started at 4 or 5 years old. My father got me on my little flag football, you know, like Deion Sanders. Ask him. He started when he was probably 5 or something,
Yeah.
right? So in a way, America will never embrace racing the way Europe does, because our culture is the ball sports,
Yeah.
and not motorsports.
You don't
That's
even
motorsports.
see, right. You don't even see the flat tracks like you used to.
Well, one thing is cool is there is a place called Extreme Action Park, not a little north of the airport, and they have gas-powered go-karts, and they have 3 divisions, one for kids, one for regular people, and then if you can get at a certain lap time, you're allowed to get a special driver's license to use the 60-mile-an-hour go-karts.
Wow.
So in a way, not too far from my house, I get to do that.
Oh, that's
I
fun.
get to get my helmet, my gloves, and compete against 15-year-old kids that weigh 109 pounds,
Right.
and try to keep up with them because they're so light. It's hard to win,
Right.
but that's kind of
It's
fun.
still fun.
I try to support that because I don't know anywhere else I can do that.
Right.
There's a couple of places that do the electric carts, but not the gas carts.
When I was young, we used to go to ice racing, the motorcycles, studded tires,
Oh, I heard of
and
that.
watch them race on the ice.
That's cool, too.
Did that for my dad. Took us to that for
Was that on
years.
Lake Michigan or on a
No,
lake?
that was on an inland lake that would freeze up real good. They'd stud their tires, and boy, it was when I was little. It was Jay and Kenny Springsteen. For probably 7 years, we'd go every winter, and they just dominated the series.
Yeah, it's something.
They were really good.
Yeah, I mean, and also I think about sports, right? So if say you became a great baseball player, right? As a young kid, maybe you could find a batting cage, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you could find, I don't know if they even have them anymore, but maybe you could find a batting cage, and then you can hit some balls, right? Or you're gonna have to find someone that's a hell of a good pitcher that's gonna throw you some balls, because
Right.
if you're a good hitter, you need a good
Yes.
pitcher to practice, right?
Right.
So you're probably not gonna have a good pitcher, right? How do you field balls by yourself? It's not something you can do by yourself.
No.
Sports.
No.
You can practice a little bit by yourself, but not so much. You really need a team to get better, right?
Yes.
But racing is not really like
No,
that. You can
that's-
really do it
yeah.
on your own and hone your skills and
Yeah.
check your lap time. So in a way, racing is, in a way, if you like it, a great thing to do on your own,
Yeah.
where you don't need a team, you don't need a coach. You just need a facility,
Right.
and you need a vehicle,
Yeah.
whether it's a go-kart, motorcycle, car, right? That's what. And then if you can afford it, it's expensive to race, but anybody can go out and buy a car and make it a race car. You
you're
can go
right.
buy a motorcycle and make it a race bike,
Yes.
right? Yeah, that's another thing I like about racing. It's in anybody's hands to do it if they want to make that commitment. But to go play baseball or football or basketball, you need a bunch of people on your set. Let's go meet at 3 o'clock. You know, for it to be fun.
Yeah.
But you know, think about riding a motorcycle or a go-kart by yourself. It's fun. You're doing it by yourself,
We
right?
did. Yeah.
How many sports can you? Yeah, how many sports?
We always own motorcycles.
I own a motorcycle. Right. How many things can you do on your own that's fun?
Right.
So if you add sports, motorsports and ball sports, I mean, I don't know. Maybe golf could be fun by itself. Maybe
Yeah,
because
you
you're not really
compete by yourself, right.
competing.
Yeah.
You can't really play tennis by yourself.
No.
Golf is like
Yeah. Probably the.
you can't. Practicing basketball isn't fun by yourself. A batting cage is kind of fun by yourself.
Oh yeah.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew where there was a batting cage. That was something I would love to do. I did that when I was a kid. Yeah, so this is 95 here on the left. This is very crowded. Probably got another half hour to go.
Just because of the backups, huh?
Well, they probably closed the express lane because of that accident.
Yeah.
And now everybody's forced to go into the regular lanes because up there, that's the express lane up there, that one right there.
Yeah.
And that's where the accident was. So
Okay.
we'll see if there's any cars coming down it. Because I know that when I was driving this way, the express lane was closed. And then I always looked to the left, and then I saw why it was closed because I saw two cars like this, and there was no cop there, no first responders, and that takes time. And then and those cars were smashed hard, so I knew that they needed a tow truck, and that with all the traffic, it takes an hour for them to get there. So we'll see if there's any cars coming down there. I don't see any cars coming down there. Go ahead, brother.
That's nice of you.
You guys live in Michigan?
Yeah.
I've been to Bloomfield Hills, Michigan.
Okay. Yeah. Been there many times.
Is it getting cold up there yet?
It was probably mid 70s, so fall. It's just a nice weather
Listen,
coming
it's very rare that Michigan weather could be considered better than here.
Yeah.
But to me,
in.
I
The
would
fall. The fall's beautiful.
I would think that weather there is
Yes.
better than here. 'Cause I
Yes.
like that weather when it's 60,
Yeah.
65, 70.
Yeah. It was 63
That's the
when
way
we
our
left.
that's
That
the way
was
our
the
winters
low.
are here.
Yeah.
So our winters are the best here
Yes.
because they're in the 60s.
Right.
All right, so we gotta get over here. We gotta go to the left. We're gonna get. Looks like the express lane's back open. That's very good. All right, it's moving. Very good.
Excellent.
All right, we did good. We saved a lot of time.
Good thing you seen that.
Yeah, I'm always looking. Always looking. We'll be there in 20 minutes. for that express lane. It's worth
Yeah.
worth every dime.
Now, what do you have to do how come some people can use it, some can't?
Anybody can use it.
Oh, anybody can use
But
it.
there's no exits. You got to know where
When to get on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, there's a couple of ways to get on, but there's not that many ways to get off. It's really goes from Fort Lauderdale to Miami.
Okay.
It's an express lane
Yeah.
to go from Fort Lauderdale for
Okay,
tour
I
buses for people
Yes.
like me and you
Yeah.
that are going back and forth all day.
Right, right.
You know, traffic. You know, the traffic is
Yes.
and we have to pay. So it's free over there,
Yeah.
and then we pay. We have our own exit to go to the Miami airport right here because we're in the express lane. So this would be the express lane exit to go to Miami airport.
Okay.
And then if you're in regular 95, you got your own exit.
Yeah.
But other than that, there is no exits on here.
Right.
It's gonna end. These cones are gonna end in another mile, pretty much in Midtown, downtown Miami, because we're there. So the cone started at Fort Lauderdale Airport.
Okay.
You know, so there's only
Sure.
there's only 2 exits.
It helps keep a couple lanes clear for you.
Yeah, and it makes and since we're going all the way to
Yeah.
Miami, we're not gonna stick in the traffic where people are slowing down to get off.
Right,
These
right.
people are putting their
Makes
blink.
sense.
You know,
Yeah.
this is a straight shot. You're not supposed to use your brakes on this road.
Yeah.
You're just supposed to go. But people get in it by accident because the GPS doesn't tell you.
Yeah.
So if you're used to driving in the left lane
Yes.
and you're in a rent-a-car and you get into this lane, now you're screwed because you can't get off. You got to go all the way to the end, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
the GPS
You're
might...
going to Miami whether you want to or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where all the accidents come from.
Yeah.
Most of the accidents are from tourists that are in that lane. See, now it's over now, you see?
Yeah.
So this is Midtown Miami on the left. Look at this graffiti of this boombox on the left. Look out your left window. You can see like a boombox coming up on the left. Ready?
Yeah.
Right there. Look on the left.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. That's Midtown Miami, and then those buildings that we're going to pass, where you're staying in downtown Miami. And
Yeah.
this next street goes to the left. That goes to Miami Beach, and that goes to a tunnel to go to the port.
How far are we from the port from our hotel?
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
It's actually the hotel. I'm sorry. The port is over the bridge from Bayside. So I said you're a 15-minute walk from Bayside.
Yeah.
But once you get to Bayside, you could walk to the port. It's just a big bridge.
Okay.
And a lot of people aren't walking over the bridge with their luggage and
Right,
stuff.
right.
Sometimes kids will knapsack it, but when you have a family with luggage, you can't really walk over the bridge.
No.
So I'd say it's 15 minutes from you to get from you to the port, maybe 15 minutes, yeah. In a car.
Yeah.
It's a 15-minute walk to Bayside, and it's about a 15-minute drive from your hotel to the port.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they have our hotels have shuttles to the port.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, they won't pick you up at the port, but they'll drop you off at the port.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll do it for like $8 a person or something.
Yeah.
So this is your exit right here. And I believe you can see your hotel from right here. It's pretty much right off the street. There it is right there. You see that Comfort Inn right there? It's got a gray sign. See the gray wall? And there's a little out logo up there? That's the hotel right there.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Great.
And then you got to walk that way.
Okay.
If you want to walk to the rich part of Brickell Avenue, you're going to walk this way. But if you want to walk to the water and to where the Bayside is, you're going to walk that way.
To the right.
That's-
okay.
that's the
yeah, we'll
walk.
probably go to the marketplace.
Yeah,
today.
this is east. We're going east
Yeah.
right now. So you just want to go that, come out of the hotel, make a right, and then just keep zigzagging to the water, and then you'll see a giant Ferris wheel. But it's best to use your GPS on your phone. Put
Yeah.
walk, put Bayside Marketplace on, and then put walk.
Okay.
And if you want to go to the expensive part, you're going to go over that bridge. You're going to walk
Okay.
over that bridge.
Pricey restaurants. up
That's
there.
that's going to be like Manhattan. You know,
Okay.
it's going to be like being in Park Avenue.
But the kids will stay this side.
Yeah, it's very expensive over there.
Okay. Nice
And,
to know.
Yeah. You're not going to find kids' food over there either.
No. Okay.
No chicken nuggets.
No, you're going to find espresso martinis and beef steak sirloin or something, yeah. Bistros, you know?
Right.
Bistros,
Right.
yeah.
Bistros.
And what do they have? A lot of breweries and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, if that Ford Explorer is just a Cadillac, if that Cadillac is staying there, then I can't make that turn. So I'm gonna have to let you out here.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It looks like that Cadillac is not leaving. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, he said pull up.
Yeah, that's his car. That's his car. Yeah.
Huh?
Take the seatbelts off, and everybody look up here. Watch your head when you get out. Everybody, it'll really hurt your head here. So watch your head, watch your knapsacks.